Welcome to week 2 or module 2 of our class here. So let's go ahead and get started. You should see on your screen, hopefully, let me just double check. You should see on your screen looking at air. So we talked a little bit last week about natural resources. Here, so looking at the significance of non-natural sources of air pollution, basically meaning anthropogenic or human-caused air pollution. Looking at air quality differences, a few of you picked air as the natural resource that you were talking about in your week 1 or module 1 discussion. So my comment was that air pollution knows no boundaries, and that's very, very true because pollution one area can cause pollution in many others. So again, the overview kind of does the same thing here. The readings and resources page. So we'll be concentrating on chapter 11, looking at air pollution threatens ecosystems and cleaning pollutants from air. There's also a few websites as well. So real-time air quality maps showing air pollution in your community, looking at air now, and then an article called Criteria Air Pollutants. There's also an additional resource coming from the EPA, just an overview of the Clean Air Act and air pollution. Your discussion this week, so here in the US, we have certain pollutants, we call them the criteria pollutants, and there's 6 of them. It consists of things like ozone, carbon monoxide, sulfur oxides, nitrogen oxides, NOx, and lead. So you're going to select a region right here. So you're going to select a region or a city in any country in the world, and you're going to research the typical air quality and possible sources of pollutants. Identify the area that you selected and what was it that interested you, and describe the sources of emissions in the area. How those emissions in your selected area changed over time. Make sure you read through your class notes posts before selecting a city. That way we have just kind of a variety. Not everyone's picking Los Angeles, California, for instance. And then you're going to research the air quality in the city that you currently live. So you're going to make a comparison to your chosen city with the city that you currently live in. Summarize the finding, the main sources of pollutants, and then you're going to relate this in your initial post. Then your class your response discuss the air quality where you live compares to air quality in these cities. Are you surprised or concerned about this information? So list and discuss some sustainable practices, either on the global scale or local scale, that could aid in reducing emissions that lead to air pollution. So again, just kind of going over the guidelines and rubrics. Remember, your initial post is due by Thursday, and your 2 follow-up responses due by Sunday. And then the other assignment here is going to be working on your milestone 1 for your final project, which is your topic selection. You're going to select a natural resource and prepare a brief outline of your final project, describing what will be covered in each of the required sections. So refer to the final project guidelines and rubric here, and then specifically what you're supposed to do for milestone 1 here. So again, all that's due this week is your discussion, initial post Thursday, your 2 follow-up responses about air quality standards, and then your milestone 1 topic selection and outline due on Sunday as well.